well. But I don't know if Liam agrees, but I'll go back and I know Barry and I have been fulsome in our praise of him pretty much all season. And I spent a bit of time with Martin O'Neill yesterday. He was at the game first time back at Fir Park since he lost the title there in 2005 in helicopter Sunday, and he was very, very impressed with Callum McGregor. And I think Callum McGregor, I don't keep going on about it, but Barry knows Barry's captained Rangers to titles. The captains are so important. You never underestimate the role of a captain, particularly now when you're getting into the business end, when it's so tight, there's a point separating them. And if Celtic do go on to win the title, there'll be no doubt that Callum McGregor will be every bit as important than anybody else that plays a role in that team.
Liam, you agree with that?
Definitely. I mean, I think after everybody saw Beaton get sent off, we all thought McGregor was going to start no matter what. He would make it happen, and he did. And he played absolutely out of his skin. And so far this season, he's been a great captain.
Barry, I know you've been fulsome in your praise of Callum McGregor.
Yeah, and see, to be honest with you, every time I watch him, he's actually getting better and better.
Yeah. What do you like about him even more?
Just he's an all-round good footballer. A lot of people might look at sometimes and think it's simple passes, but he keeps the game moving. And listen, it was a big one for him in the summer. Obviously Scott Brown leaving, gets a captaincy, and then there's different pressures that come with that. You carry that about with you 24/7, and when you go out on that pitch, it's all on you. It's the captain's got to get the team moving, and certainly this season his performances have been top class, and he strolls through the games, but that's down to intelligence, knowing where to go on the pitch to pick up the ball. I mean, watch him, never stand still. He's always on the move, even if it's in a 10-yard area, 15-yard area. He just keeps the game. He makes the game look simple, and football is a simple game at times, made complicated, I think. But Callum McGregor is just he's like a fine wine, isn't he? He's just getting better wage.
The other thing as well about him is his loyalty, Liam, to the club. Now Callum McGregor could have gone, and Brendan Rodgers would have taken him in a heartbeat. Even up into the summer there, he would have taken him in a heartbeat. Probably what would have been 20 million quid. But Callum McGregor showed that loyalty. Celtic has done over the past 2 or 3 years, when if he'd really pushed and wanted to rock the boat, he could have got a move, and it wouldn't have been shortlist suitors. But been very, very loyal to Celtic, and he's been rewarded because, make no mistake, Liam, as you know, being a Celtic supporter, as Barry knows sitting next to us, to captain Celtic or to captain Rangers is a massive honour. It's something that you shouldn't take lightly, something that you shouldn't take for granted. And if you're not up to it, you'll be quickly found out, and the captaincy will be taken off you. But Callum McGregor, I think it's just given him that new challenge, Barry, that he's probably needed, because it was stale last season. The whole club was stale, as we know. But I think it's given him that, and they thought, oh wow, and he's gone again.
A lot more responsibility for him, as he was just a player. But listen, an important player for Celtic. Now he's got the difference it makes when you've got that armband on you. You know what I mean? You've got new players coming in, making sure they're settled well, making sure the dressing room's a good place to be in, all these sort of things, and bonuses. There's a lot of things now he would have took on, and probably not had to do that before. But it looks to me, if he's took it in his stride, and his performances on the pitch, as I say, a lot of people go on, and rightly so, about Jotas, Kyogo, Rogic, Abada, but I always say it, listen, Celtic without Callum McGregor, they'll still be a good team, but they'll be weaker.
Tell Alexa to launch Go Radio or listen on the Go Radio app.